Chances are you've heard these things repeated to you over and over your entire life as if they were etched in stone. Myth number one: brain aging, loss of memory, mental faculty decline are a normal, unavoidable part of getting older. False. These effects are largely due to stacking negative factors for an entire lifetime. With the right information and approach, this can be stopped instantly and largely reversed. Even those with the time bombs ticking in their genes can live to 100 or more totally illness-free when they know and do what I'm going to reveal in a few minutes. Myth 2, contrary to the rest of the body, the brain can't fix itself. False. Recent science shows that certain supplements and natural substances can regrow neurons, increase brain mass, and create new powerful pathways at any age. And that means you never have to accept becoming dull, losing your memory, forgetting things, and rusting away like a broken old lawnmower in a landfill. In fact, if you so choose, starting today, you can give your brain the makeover of a lifetime and enjoy full spectrum mental clarity and performance on a level you may have never experienced until now, even if you thought your best years were long gone and never coming back. I'll tell you the full story in just a minute. But for now, I want to know if you're afraid of mental decline, losing your faculties, losing your mind. You're not alone. In fact, research shows it's what aging Americans are most afraid of. And I myself, as a doctor, even more sharply aware of the threat, reinforced by seeing thousands of affected patients, broken and hopeless, was myself terrified beyond words. As I hit my 50s, science lagged far behind. Genetic research was in its infancy. Pharmaceutical companies had little or nothing to offer in way of prevention or cure, and they still don't. The world was a much smaller place. Information didn't even get around. Science was far behind. The reality is you couldn't expect to age gracefully, even if you did everything right. Mental decline and even total incapacitation were accepted as a scary but mostly unavoidable side effect of getting old. And neither your doctor, pharmacist, or anybody else could do a darn thing about it. If you consulted a healthcare professional, they'd tell you things like, eat better, try to get more exercise, chew gum, do crossword puzzles. And that is better than nothing for sure. But it's so vague. The impact takes a long time to manifest, and it requires so much effort for an uncertain payoff. And others yet said, join your hands and pray, because maybe that was your best bet back then. Scary stuff. I think you'll agree. And today it's not like viable options line the shelves of your local drugstore. Far from it. Though you'd be hard-pressed to find the knowledge and resources needed to take this problem by the horns and wrestle it to the ground, it is out there. Scientifically documented first-person testimonies prove it beyond the shadow of a doubt. The damned are no longer doomed. Science has discovered and mostly concealed a slew of answers, but the bottom line is the same. You don't have to take it anymore. You don't have to live in fear. You don't have to accept the nightmare of mental decline and even losing your mind. Not if you don't want to. And if you've never heard this message of hope, a message that will show you how to begin to stop or even reverse mental decline at any age and get the best brain of your life today. Let me tell you something. It's not your fault. Patient after patient says the same thing. When they view some pieces of aging and particularly loss of mental acuity, they feel like a deer caught in the headlights. The news media makes things look grim. They say there is no cure, not a single medication that can really help. More and more people are falling victim to senility, and they convince you you can't do a darn thing about it. But you don't have to sit there helpless. And still, I say it again, if you haven't taken charge and decided to make your brain better, not just right now in everyday use, but also to protect it against the ravages of time and the indecencies of bad aging, it's not your fault. After all, the research wasn't available. The most powerful pharmaceutical lobbies and companies in the world would rather you not know this. Regular modern medicine has little or nothing to offer, and for very specific reasons. It often can't even consider the multi-spectrum solutions that's been proven to work for thousands, even the most desperate. Heck, before I stumbled into this information and breakthroughs, they had practically convinced me to sit there with my hands in my lap waiting for the unavoidable. But I'm here to tell you that today there is a solution. One that is effective, safe, natural, and quite inexpensive. Something that can turn back the hands of time and make your brain 12 years younger in a matter of days. That's 12 whole years, and the changes last. Something that creates memory, abilities that would make an elephant blush. Something that revitalizes your pathways and neurotransmitters, giving you the mental tune-up of a lifetime, rediscovering lost horsepower all in minutes. While perfect health and mental balance and acuity are a multi-pronged approach, with factors like diet and exercise having a legitimate role. The one thing you can do today to dramatically change your outcome and your results, the way you feel and perform today, is with a pharmaceutical-grade natural supplement engineered to give you the best brain of your life by increasing cell membrane strength and plasticity, increasing nerve growth factors in the brain, revving up crucial neurotransmitters without which you feel empty, can't remember things, and have no vitality, decrusting your brain and protecting it from neurotoxins and free radicals, increasing blood circulation to the most oxygen-starved parts of your brain, increasing the quantity of energy produced in your brain as well as your ability to use it, rejuvenating your mind, pathways, and neurons by up to an astounding 12 years, and much, much more. Your mind will be humming along like a Cadillac after an oil change and a tune-up and a new paint job. And you can feel it start to work almost immediately. Now, of course, you could run down to your local drugstore and also scour the internet for the rest of the key ingredients and try to recreate our formula at home. It's not easy, and many of the key ingredients are either constantly out of stock, very expensive or hard to get, but it's not impossible. And heck, if that's what you want to do, I'm going to reveal every single key ingredient right here for you to see. From the most obscure and closely guarded to the ones that are more readily available. Even then, you probably wouldn't have the right doses in the right way, from the right sources, proudly made in America, with the knowledge provided on the side to really close the loop. And that's why I decided to join together with the boys from Legacy Labs to create a specific formula engineered to answer the needs of aging brains for quality of life and peace of mind. Introducing Cognitine. The all-natural breakthrough from the natural world can give you the best brain of your life today, especially if you're over 40. How would you like to eliminate senior moments, feel focused, calm, and clear every day, all day long, improve your mood and productivity, think faster, effortlessly express yourself better, bring fresh blood flow to your oxygen-starved brain, dust off your neurotransmitters and experience a surge in memory and concentration, make your most important organ a full 12 years younger? Can you really afford not to? A few tablets a day deliver scientifically engineered doses of these 9 heavily researched and carefully chosen super ingredients. This formulation takes advantage of cutting-edge research, which has recently provided natural brain miracles from around the world, like this mysterious herb, the memory secret of the ancient Rishi. 6,000 years ago, there was in India a people called the Rishi that were renowned and revered for their incredible feats of memory. Indeed, Rishi are believed to have been able to memorize text of up to 9,000 pages long, the equivalent of several days in a row without making a mistake. This incredible power has been credited to a lively white flower plant that grows on the banks of the sacred river Ganges in India, Bacopa monnieri. The ancients often referred to it as a miracle herb for its wide-acting effects on the nervous system and memory, and today science is catching up. Over a dozen recent studies show staggering results from just this one extract alone. Among other benefits, Bacopa has the incredible property to boost GABA and its availability in the brain. GABA is one of the most important neurotransmitters in the human brain. It reduces stress, creates a relaxation effect, and is an anti-anxiety agent. This in itself protects your brain from stress and stress hormones while giving you a calm serenity. But perhaps more importantly, study after study has shown definitive, bankable effects of Bacopa on the brain's most precious functions. Like this 2005 Australian study of over 100 healthy older adults, scientists found the group taking the herb for 12 weeks significantly improved verbal learning, memory, acquisition, and delayed recall. They concluded that Bacopa significantly improved memory, acquisition, and retention. Now, with just this miracle herb, you'd be taking a significant step in boosting your brain function and removing obstacles to prime health. Your level of the neurotransmitter GABA will reduce stress, making you feel calmer, more centered, and increasing your ability to concentrate. You'll feel less anxious, and you'll fall asleep easier, have better cycles, and wake up more refreshed. Your memory and recall will improve by leaps and bounds. With just Bacopa, you will begin to feel a difference, but wait until you re-experience the rush of having a fully oxygenated brain, maybe for the first time in years. As we age, it's no secret that our brains begin to shrink. Not only this, but our circulatory system tends to gradually worsen, especially if you aren't regularly active. Your metabolism goes down. Your red blood cells grab onto less oxygen, and your heart may have difficulty pumping it adequately into the far reaches of your body, and most importantly, your brain. If things don't seem as clear and crisp, this is the culprit. If it feels like there's a plastic film or a layer of dust on the world, that might be your brain straining to work in an oxygen-deprived environment. And reversing this often has a powerful and near immediate impact. Subjects not only report feeling better, clearer, and mentally sharp, tests confirm it beyond the shadow of a doubt. That's why the Cognitine formula I developed contains 2 key natural ingredients that provide a synergy of oxygenated blood flow to those parts of your brain that are starving for it and presently choking on fumes. The first of these is the well-known and widely respected ginkgo biloba, which has a triple effect on your body as shown by multiple studies. Increased blood flow to most tissues and organs, protecting cells against damage from free radicals, blocking off platelet aggregation factors which are responsible for development of a number of cardiovascular, renal, respiratory, and central nervous system disorders. In other studies, such as a 2005 study published in a Journal of Psychopharmacology, they concluded without a doubt that ginkgo biloba provided a significant boost in attention, and new benefits are discovered every year. But the real superstar may be this common garden plant most gardeners consider a nuisance. While Eastern Europeans discovered this potent neuroprotector and vasodilator, America lags far behind. Over 40 countries, including Japan and Germany, are already making use of this high-performance supplement for the treatment and prevention of stroke and other cerebral vascular diseases, including dementia, and its effects on the healthy are just as stunning. A long-term study by McDaniel, M.A., published in the Journal of Nutrition, showed very impressive and undeniable results. Test subjects were asked to complete the mini-mental status questionnaire, which measures spatial and temporal orientation skills, mathematical ability, short-term memory, and knowledge of synonyms and antonyms. In one study, 87% of patients were rated as improved, only 11% with placebo. In some cases, improvement was so marked the patient went from a rating of 3 MCI, which means mild cognitive impairment, to a 1, subjective and objectively normal. Cognitine contains scientifically recognized doses of the natural supplement vinpocetine, extracted from the periwinkle plant to increase blood flow, prevent brain damage and neuron death, increase performance of the brain for clear improvements in language, mathematics, memory, and more. Often clients report feeling the difference just a few brief minutes after ingesting the supplement. And still, this is just the beginning. If something could give you a super brain, this would be it. As we age, our bodies have a hard time repairing and replenishing as fast as it used to. And one of the places where this is particularly true and devastating is the case of neurotransmitters, which are like the fuels that keep things running smoothly. One of the most dramatic effects is that of acetylcholine. Our bodies can no longer produce the amount required for prime function. And the direct result is more senior moments, more relapses in memory, forgetting things, faces, keys. But the good news is proper acetylcholine supplementation can reverse this in 5 weeks or less. And there is a better way. An ancient Chinese remedy may not only be the solution, it's presently being investigated as a cure, already recognized unofficially to be as efficient as most memory loss drugs, with little or no side effects. From the Formosa serrata is produced huperzine A, a powerful acetylcholine esterase inhibitor. that not only increases the amount of the crucial acetylcholine neurotransmitter in the brain, it also increases the duration of its action, meaning you'll feel a tangible improvement in highly noticeable areas like memory and forgetfulness as well as mental acuity. And cognitine contains another incredibly potent and powerful micronutrient to give your brain a sip from the fountain of youth. This incredible compound continues to secure more and more praise, not just from the scientific community, but the people benefiting from its almost extraordinary properties. I'm talking about phosphatidylserine, a crucial phospholipid that is a major component of all cell membranes in your body. Since phosphatidylserine deficiency is often associated with common aging-related conditions, several scientists believe the phosphatidylserine supplementation can help to improve and even reverse many symptoms. Elizabeth Sommer in the book Food and Mood says, phosphatidylserine supplements restock brain cell membranes, boosting nerve chemical activity such as dopamine and serotonin, stimulating nerve cell growth, lowering levels of the stress hormones, possibly generating new connections between cells and stirring activity in all brain centers, especially high brain centers such as the cortex, hypothalamus, and pituitary gland. Some stipulate phosphatidylserine can return a 50-year-old brain to the structure and vitality of a 30-year-old's, and according to the 2002 Bottom Line Yearbook, phosphatidylserine is the only medication that's been proven to reverse age-related memory loss in clinical studies. Alternative Cures reports that one study demonstrated that phosphatidylserine can reverse the chronological age of neurons by as much as 12 years. Of course, this has enormous implication for people suffering from age-related dementia. And even the FDA has given its seal of approval. This supplement reduces the risk of both dementia and cognitive decline while protecting your cells against stress and allowing you to recuperate faster. I recommend it to all my patients over 45. And finally, here's the last major superhero for your brain we've engineered into cognitine to make it the most potent, all-in-one cognitive enhancement supplement on the market today. This really is one of the true building blocks of your cerebral cortex, and supplementing it can yield results like fish oil on steroids. I'm talking about DHA, also known as docosahexaenoic acid. This is an essential fatty acid of the all-important omega-3 family, except that DHA isn't the bulk oil with all the fat and environmental toxins from polluted ocean fish. It's only the most powerful extract, a primary structural component of the human brain, cerebral cortex, skin, sperm, testicles, and retina. Dietary DHA may reduce the risk of heart disease by reducing the level of blood triglycerides in humans. Below normal levels of DHA have been associated with Alzheimer's disease. A study from 2010 conducted at 19 U.S. clinical sites on 485 subjects aged 55 and older who met criteria for age-associated memory impairment. The study found algal DHA taken for 6 months decreased heart rate and improved memory and learning in healthy older adults with mild memory complaints. These findings indicate the importance of early DHA intervention and provided a statistically significant benefit to cognitive function in individuals over 50 years of age. Higher DHA levels in middle-aged adults is related to better performance on tests of nonverbal reasoning and mental flexibility, working memory, and vocabulary. In other words, this powerful natural ingredient not only improves your brain, it also protects your heart for years to come. Cognitine is also formulated with these powerful supporting ingredients to naturally nourish and replenish your neurons and neurotransmitters, and to provide cell building blocks, protectors, and antioxidants for a complete all-in-one formula that delivers everything your body needs right now for the best brain of your life today. Dimethyl aminoethanol, which abbreviated means DMAE, increases cell membrane health, acts as a potent antioxidant. Korean ginseng for energy and quality of life, and L-glutamine for alertness and detox. And that means cognitine really is the one-stop knockout punch to prevent decline, increases health, have more energy, revitalize your memory, get all your sharpness and wit back, and enjoy the best brain you've ever had right now, especially if you're over 40. Listen, I said it earlier, as a doctor, I've personally treated some 80,000 patients over my career. And probably the worst and scariest thing I've seen is mental decline. The prospect of losing your mind is terrifying, and the fear and confusion I've seen in my patients' eyes. Well, I'd never wish that on anybody. And it doesn't have to be that way. It may sound too good to be true, but science really has quietly discovered things under the radar that can and do make a huge difference. I've always believed that nutrition was one of the keys of our well-being. And that's why when NASA needed to formulate an all-in-one superfood to take into space on some of the first shuttle flights, I was the guy they called. And now I've taken all that expertise and used it where it will make the biggest difference. I never want to see that twinkle go out of your eyes. And I just know this will put the spring back in your step. And as you've now seen beyond a shadow of a doubt, nature has the answer. Let's recap. If you feel tired and low on energy or depressed, your mind feels sluggish or you have trouble remembering names and faces, are concerned about your brain health, are feeling the effects of aging far faster than you like, are losing your ability to focus, or are feeling the effects of brain fog. You could be suffering from cellular burnout, toxicity, oxygen neurotransmitter depletion, or even worse.
The ingredients contained in Cognitine's proprietary blend
Literally flood your cells with a tsunami of life-giving nutrients that your body needs to rejuvenate, restore, and replenish itself so you'll feel youthful and vibrant.
Cognitine comes with my full doctor's recommendation, and I am completely confident that Cognitine is going to change your life for the better. Get yourself and your loved ones started with Cognitine today.
I'm about to reveal to you how you can get your own personal supply of Cognitine as a member of the exclusive VIP test group. You're about to get an opportunity to try the Rolls-Royce of cognitive supplements. This means that harnessing Cognitine's youth-restoring ingredients is as easy as clicking the button when it appears below on this page. You see, Cognitine is completely different from the low-quality generic supplements that you see filling the shelves of your local supermarket. Those big companies get huge price breaks to crank out millions of bottles of low-quality supplements, pills, and potions, which is the exact opposite of how things are done here at Legacy Labs, using only the most cutting-edge research and then circle the globe to find the very best ingredients in the most pure formulations. But that literally limits the supply of this amazing supplement to only a very small amount, allocated on a first-come, first-served basis. The regular price for Cognitine is $140 a bottle, which is a complete bargain if you take into consideration we only use the most advanced ingredients and cutting-edge formulations found anywhere on the globe. These ingredients are assembled in a world-class facility in the USA using the strictest guidelines of quality and fabrication. And then, these small quantities are shipped directly to your door. Cognitine is not available in any store or on any other website. Here's another thing. If you tried to get your hands on all the ingredients in a single capsule of Cognitine separately, you'd pay well over $140. But since you've made the cut into the special VIP group, you won't pay $140. You won't even pay $100. Nope. When you act right now, you'll get your hands on a full bottle of Cognitine in this special VIP offer for only $67. That's a savings of over $70 on the regular price, only 67 cents per dose. Do you think that looking better, feeling younger and more refreshed, knowing that your body is getting all of the brain and mind anti-aging support it needs, is worth a measly 67 cents? Well, I think so too. But that's not all. If you act right away and reserve 4 bottles of Cognitine, you'll have a spot in our private VIP test group, which entitles you to our VIP pricing at only $49.95 per bottle. That's more than one-half off, a savings of over $90 per bottle, and just 50 cents per dose. Why such a drastic price break? Well, the answer is actually quite simple. In our pursuit to push the boundaries of our research, we need people to share their results with us. Specifically, the ever-increasing benefits that begin to start when you've been taking Cognitine for 30 days or more. Now, to that end, I've instructed Legacy Labs to set aside an entire supply of Cognitine so that you can share with us your success stories, and my team of scientists will have a growing body of evidence to show the long-term properties of this amazing product. Think about it. You'd pay more than $49.95 for 1 private lesson with a trainer, a bag of groceries filled with fruits and veggies, or 10 days of getting your coffee at Starbucks. And none of these, not even the bag of veggies, can give you the 24/7 complete peace of mind that comes when you take Cognitine just once a day. For just 50 cents a dose, you can guarantee every part of your brain and nervous system is getting the kind of total cell nourishment it needs to rebuild and restore your memory, clarity, and sharpness to much more youthful levels. Are you ready to experience the power of Cognitine? Well, good. But there's more. In our quest to truly deliver cutting-edge assistance for brain health and performance, when you place your order from this page as a VIP tester, you'll also receive 2 free bonuses worth over another $50. Free bonus PDF report number 1, The 7 Pillars of an Ageless Brain, which is a $27 value. This report will shock you. Inside it has, detox your entire body, save your brain. Baby boomers may cringe, but it's not too late. The natural foods, vitamins, and minerals you need now. Fixing digestion to get rid of brain fog. Increase energy metabolism. Balance your hormones naturally. With the 7 Pillars report, you have the full picture. Okay, free bonus PDF report number 2. The top 24 foods that fight brain aging, which is also a $27 value. The 5 foods that are killing your brain. Never eat these if you're afraid of mental decline and losing your mind and memory. Natural miracle cures. Hint, one may even be in your pantry right now. The top 24 foods to heal, protect, and empower. Discover tiny diet changes that can make all the difference painlessly and effortlessly. So, as you can see, Cognizine with these 2 bonus reports really is the one-stop shop to total mental health and energy. And if, like tens of thousands around the country, you're ready to say yes to the best brain of your life, you don't even have to make that decision right now. In fact, I'm so totally confident that Cognitine is going to change your life for the better, give you a more vitalized brain, more clarity, more mental energy, memory, and computing power. I insisted Legacy Labs back your experience with an industry-leading money-back guarantee. Now here's how it works. Try Cognitine for a full 2 months, and if for any reason you're not fully delighted with the results, simply return the unused portion and get all your money back. That's right. You get a full 2-month supply right now, and if at any time you decide it's just not working for you, just return the unused portion and every penny paid will be returned. Plus, you'll get an extra $10 just for giving it an honest try. That's a better than 100% back guarantee. Sound fair enough? Listen, I want to personally get our awesome Cognitine into as many VIP hands as I can before our supplies run out. I'm 100% convinced of the power of Cognitine, and that's why with the Legacy Labs 60-day, unconditional money-back guarantee, you risk absolutely nothing. I want you to experience the effects of our proprietary blend of natural world breakthroughs and ingredients for yourself and wake up to a healthier, more vibrant, and youthful you. And if you don't, you get your money back. Plus $10. I have a hunch that Cognitine is the one thing that you're missing right now, even if you're taking other supplements, even if you have a great diet and exercise program already in place. But you won't know that if you don't try it. But let me give you fair warning. Because of the dramatic results that people just like you are already experiencing, you may find out that you need to be humble. When people start to compliment you on how young and vibrant you've become. Now here's the situation though. You're really going to need to act right now. Only a certain number of bottles have been set aside for the VIP membership, and when they're gone, well, they're gone. Picture this for me now. Picture the confidence and excitement you're going to feel flooding into your body as you get relief from the so-called chronic conditions of aging. Imagine your healthy heart, your focused youthful mind, your clear, crisp memory, and a quiet confidence of sound decision-making and a new ease in life. And then imagine all of this without the worry of having to try to attempt to grow old gracefully all by yourself. With Cognitine and our team of researchers always striving to find the next, best, most cutting-edge improvements and enhancements in anti-aging science, you'll never have to go it alone. So right now you have 2 options as I see it. Option 1. You can keep spending hundreds of dollars on new books, diets, exercise plans, and potions, and try to make it on your own with zero results. Or option 2, if it's not sold out by the time you see this. Join us right now and get your personal supply of Cognitine on its way to you. But hurry. I can't stress this enough. You need to act now to secure your place in our VIP test group. Because you've been with me all the way to this point, it becomes clear to me that 2 things are true about you. Number 1, you're serious about your health and your aging and you're ready to take action. And number 2, you know that you're looking for something to take you to the next level, something that will help you from the inside out, on a cellular level, to give your brain the fuel it needs to overcome neuro burnout, fatigue, and revitalize your nerves and neurons for the best brain of your life today. Click the Add to Cart button below before it's too late. However, if the next page says sold out, well, I apologize in advance, but someone else has already taken your spot. And for now, you've missed out on this fantastic opportunity. I urge you not to let this happen. Click the button below, fill out the next page, and we'll rush your first shipment of Cognitine straight to your door. In less than 48 hours after receiving it, you can start experiencing the rejuvenation of your cells while supporting your mind, enjoying healthier neurotransmitter levels, and flooding your exhausted and starving brain cells with the fresh oxygen it's been gasping for, and much more, guaranteed. It's really that easy. Just click the button to see if you made the final cut and to see if your spot is still available. Don't forget, when you order the 4-bottle option, the price of Cognitine drops even lower to just $49.95 per bottle and 50 cents per pill.